What's up, kids? Anthony Laporta Jr. In home fitness and health, happiness, and success for me and for you, and for anyone else that I can help. So, day 15, left total hip replacement post. Excellent physical therapy. First outpatient was Monday night. It is now Thursday night, and I will be at Core Physical Therapy with Dr. Mark Pacciano on Staten Island. Excellent. And I can tell you more about him and why I chose him, and very excited after our first session. So DPT, CSCS, STS, and more, hands on, and that's what I want from a therapist. Okay, so last night, Wednesday, December 4th, I was at the Tottenville High School, my alma mater, championship football game. My best friend Mike and my other buddy John Munson, they are both coaches, and it's the third time I've been there for the championship. We have not gone home with a win yet, but just making it there is amazing. And I know the amount of hard work they put into the coaching, and I know that the kids appreciate that, as does the school and the parents. So Mike Lorenzo and the entire staff, Neville is the head coach. Congratulations on a great season. I'm sorry you guys didn't win last night. Now, why am I bringing that up? I had to decide if I was going to go to this game. Nicholas Stewart, my brother, thank you so much. You wanted to get together. Wednesday night happened to be good. I told you about the game. You were instantly all in to see me, to have my back and support me. So thanks to everyone. I've had guys, come by, bring me lunch. Serp came and made rice balls. Mike dropped me off the tickets to the game. Munson dropped me off a bottle of Honey Jack Daniels. It's just great to have so many friends. That makes me feel like, hey, I must be contributing to your lives if you do that for me. So Stewart came from New Jersey, got me in Staten Island, took me to Yankee Stadium. We loved the game. We enjoyed it. Even though we lost, we had fantastic conversation, and you took me home. But you also pushed me around in a wheelchair, which was so interesting for both of us. So could I have walked? Yes. But just between the hour and a half in the car there and back, the time I spent in the wheelchair and the time I did walk around, I was very sore. I had a lot of bruising today. My foot was swollen. So I want to be smart. This is not about being a tough guy. This is about rehabbing perfectly. Yeah, 2 weeks ago, I had a massive surgery. Yet, I'm out maintaining my life, doing what I love, still contributing to my clients. I'm speaking with my clients. They all have homework. They can't wait for me to come back on January 3rd, which I'm excited for. And I got to experience part of why I did this, in addition to being extra safe, because I don't look like someone who just had a massive surgery. And when I walk, you really can't tell either. So just seeing a guy in a hoodie with a cane doesn't denote anybody should be careful around me. And one mistake can be a huge setback. I have to maintain my hip precautions, and that would be somewhat of a distracting environment, and I can't have anything silly happen. So yes, my friends were breaking my balls on Facebook and on the phone that I was in a wheelchair, and I was in no way denigrating or taking advantage of people who have a true disability by doing that. But it gave me a chance to see how people reacted to us. So I will say, obviously, it was one time in a wheelchair. I hadn't done this since back in PT school, where we had to go out in public with all different assistive devices and see how people reacted to us, which was a great exercise. We went out with crutches, canes, wheelchairs, walkers. That was all great. But last night in the wheelchair, I will say that I did get looks, positive and negative. But for the most part, anyone we interacted with was kind of like, how can I help you? So the gate attendants, the ramp attendants, the people at the section were all very helpful. I actually opted to use the restroom without Stuart's help. And people asked, like, hey, do you need a hand? Which was partially weird and partially, very nice of them. So think about that in your daily life, right? When you encounter someone who has any type of, if we can use the word handicap, handy able, accessibility issue, like, how can you help? And you could do that for people who don't have an issue. Maybe you can hold the door. Maybe you can point out the easier route. Maybe you let them go first. It feels good, you know? So I got to experience that. Again, thank you to everyone out there who is watching my videos, and I hope I'm contributing to you. I'm going to do videos over the weekend that will really relate to the actual exercises that I'm doing to rehab my hip. And then I'm going to also show you what I'm doing as a supplement on my own for my upper body that has nothing to do with the hip, but you still need to be safe and smart, because I want to be, and I want to contribute to your being healthy, happy, and successful.